I dream I know deep up my feelings for you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about my experience being homeless with 2 children and living in a homeless shelter. It and how it changed me and shaped me as a person, and how it just made me stronger and always made me want to just do better for myself. Well, back in 2012, me and my now fiance, we got into we broke up really, and it was a situation where he went back where he lived at, and we just weren't together anymore. We weren't seeing eye to eye, and I moved out of the home that we were staying in to go and stay with my sister and her fiance. But I felt when I was staying with my sister, I felt like I wasn't in the position to help anybody else. Even though she didn't really ask me to really, help much. She was there for me and my kids, and I really appreciated it. But I really needed a home of my own, and I was getting frustrated that me and our kids didn't have a home of our own. So I just went asking around to everybody who I work with about how can I just at least find an apartment for me and my kids. And one of my sisters told me about the Salzbacher Center here in Jacksonville. It's downtown, across the street from our jailhouse downtown. And so she knew one of the counselors and she got me in, and I stayed there for roughly about 2 or 3 months. While I was there, we had to make sure we got there before 9 o'clock at night. That was our curfew. We earned time away if we wanted to have time away from the shelter, and I will always do that because a way that we earned ways to earn things from the shelter is we had like chores or whatever, and I would always choose the chore like to clean the bathroom up. So I used to clean the bathroom up for the whole women's side of the shelter. And when I started cleaning the bathroom, all the women there wanted me to clean the bathroom all the time. So that was the chore I got picked to do the whole time I was there. I didn't get to clean anything else but the bathroom because I guess I cleaned it so good that they just wanted me to clean it the rest of the time I was there. It was hard when I was there. We had to do like parenting classes. We had to do a TB test. We had to do so many classes. On top of that, I used to have to go to work every day. I took my kids to daycare still. And my friend Tasha, she came down there a lot and helped me a lot. And then I had a friend named Whitney. She helped me a lot too while I was there. And I just was so grateful for those two. It's just so many people that helped me along the way, when I was there. It wasn't an easy situation, but I thank God that He put me in a situation where I didn't have anybody but Him. And a lot of people say, why didn't your man come back or whatever to make sure y'all was good? But God put him in a position where he couldn't even help. Nobody can go over God. So that's that right there. Okay. But anyways, it just was an experience that taught me a lot. They gave us a lot of different things. Our mail went there, and before I went to the shelter, my sister took me to the Jacksonville Housing Authority here, and she took me to sign up for public housing. And I'm so grateful that she took me there. My little sister took me there. This is my baby sister. She took me there. She took me there to sign up to get a house. So I gave them all my information and stuff. And I'm so grateful because we couldn't move out unless we had money saved up. Unless we paid all our bills from the previous place before we lived. So what I did was, when I was there, I had to finish paying off my light bill. It wasn't much, and I had to finish paying off my gas bill, which wasn't much, because my man had pretty much paid mostly everything, just about everything, guys. So I didn't have much to pay at all. So when it came to that, I paid all that like in one paycheck. And it was like less than one paycheck, because I was able to pay like my other like my insurance. I was able to maintain my insurance. I was able to keep gas in my car, keep oil change in my car, and everything. And my life just changed drastically when I was there. It made me. I always felt like I've been humble, because if you're humble, you don't have to say you're humble. But I always felt like I'm a humble person. But it made me even more humble being there, seeing people in the situations that they were in, and it made me more humble that God put me in that situation where I just didn't continue to go around from this person to accept help. The whole time I was there, I didn't give up. I kept my kids with me. I did the parenting classes. And they rewarded us a lot for what we did down there. As a matter of fact, I've met a lot of people down there. Amazing people. I've seen people who got kicked from out of there for using drugs. We had to take drug tests, and we had to take drug tests like every couple of weeks. We had to take drug tests, and it's a lot of people that failed drug tests, and they was losing their kids behind it. It was crazy, y'all. It was just a lot going on down there, y'all. You just would not believe the things I seen. And then every day we have to make sure that we clean our rooms. And I had a TV in my room, and my TV didn't work the whole time I was there. And every night I had my phone playing with my gospel music and playing while me and my kids were asleep. We had 2 bunk beds in the room, and they used to inspect our rooms every day to make sure people didn't bring drugs in there, to make sure that people didn't bring like unnecessary things that they're not supposed to bring in them. So, I used to always get like rewards because of my cleanliness, how clean I was. And that was a blessing, y'all. I'm just so grateful for that experience and how much it changed my life. And if I feel like we are now, if ever I feel like we are in a position that I feel like we're gonna lose like our home or something, it makes me nervous. But it makes me want to even pray even more. That's why I don't take lightly like having somewhere to stay. That's why I have put up with a whole lot that I'm not supposed to put up with. As far as, these companies that you rent with these companies and stuff. It's a trip. But I just believe that God is going to put me and my family in a position to buy a home one day. And I trust God and I believe God in with everything in me, y'all. It wasn't an easy road. And when that young lady on here made those videos and continues to make these videos and say that, she's homeless and living in her car, it triggers me. It really triggers me, because I'm like, that's nothing to joke about. I was really living it. I was really, and God made it so I didn't have any choice but to go there. But I thank God that I did go there, because I was able to get my own place for me and my kids. When I was there, before I left, I met this girl down there named Sierra, and she had like a whole bunch of boys, and she helped me a lot down there. She just helped me a lot in my life, period. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Hopefully one day I'll be able to see her and talk to her. But that's one person that I learned a lot from, and she really just helped me see things in a different perspective. And it's another lady named Martha Brown, who has now since then passed away. She helped me a lot in that situation. And my old supervisor, Miss Betty Owens, she helped me so much when I was there. She just was so kind to me. The night before I went to go stay there, I stayed with her to her house. I stayed with her to her house, and she just was so kind. Her family just was so kind, and I just really appreciated it. And it was a lot to go through, but no matter what, I just give God all the praise and all the glory, because without him, I don't think I'll be able to, still be standing right now. God is so good. Never take for granted what you have, guys, because God can give it to you and he can take it away from you just in a blink of an eye, okay? Because me and my man never thought that we was going to break up and not be together at that time and go through the transitions that we've been through. But it made us stronger today, It made us a lot wiser. It helped us make a lot of wise decisions today, with the circumstances that we have been throughout the time we've been together. And I'm just so truly grateful that God put me in that situation, and God helped me out that situation. But the whole time, I never asked God to take me out that situation. I asked God to help me through it. And if whatever situation you're in, just ask God not to take you out of it, but to help you through it. And he will, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm a living witness. Nobody can tell me that God doesn't work. My ancestors are always pushing for me from the other side. I can feel them, around me. So I'm just so grateful for everything, that's why you always hear all the time how grateful I am. Right now, we're not in the best position right now with the home that we're in right now, but I thank God for the home that we got. And you're gonna have to see those vlogs somewhere else, not on YouTube. But y'all see that, and I'll tell y'all about that in the future, because it's something else that I'm working on behind the scenes that you guys will see coming really soon, guys. But anyways, I want to get back to tell y'all how I got from out of there. But when I got finished paying everything I need to pay, and you had to have like at least $500 to $600 saved up before you can leave. You had to at least, like before I was interrupted, I was telling y'all that you have to at least had to save up $500 or $600 before you left there. And I did. I got that saved up. And when my counselor found out, and when I told my counselor and showed my counselor that I had paid all my bills off, and my letter came through from the housing authority, and I got approved for apartment, and me and my kids were so excited. She took me to this place called, I cannot remember what the place is called, but she got me a check for to move. She got me a check for my deposit, and for my deposit for my deposit for me to move in my apartment, and for my JEA bill. And she also gave me groceries. She gave me a lot of gift cards for me and my kids. They gave us beds. They gave us like plates and like some other kind of furniture. And I had a lot of my furniture at my mom's house, so I was able to go to my mom's house and just she stored all my furniture over there. I was so happy that my mom stored my furniture over there, but she would have did it anyways, because my mom just always looks out for us, like in that way. But I had all my stuff stored over there, just about all my furniture, y'all. Like, she was like my personal storage unit at this point. Her and my baby sister, they helped us a whole lot too in that process, and I'm forever grateful for them. I'm just forever grateful for all the love that was shown to me and my kids, and it just was a good experience, I think, for me. It was like a learning experience for me, y'all. Somebody asked me for this story time. A lot of people actually asked me for this story time of my experience standing in the shelter and being a homeless mom of two. Then, y'all, I'm trying to give y'all everything I can think of, because I don't want to like leave anything out, but that's what I can think of from the top of my head. They gave me so much, y'all. They helped me start out with my groceries in the house, furniture, and then after I left there, they came there and asked me what else I needed, and they provided it for me. They helped me out a whole lot. So that, and I don't get in that predicament again. So God just showed me what I learned from that experience is no matter no matter where you are in life, you can think that everything is all good, and it can just go. You can lose things just like that. So you have to be careful, like the way you treat people. You have to be careful the way you are, period. You can't just go around mistreating people and thinking that you can get away with it, Don't think that you are exempt from anything. That's another thing I learned. Don't get too comfortable in any situation. It helped me be very independent and not self-reliable. And that's what I think I learned out of the whole experience, y'all. But that's it for this vlog, y'all. I thank y'all so much for watching and listening to me, telling my story. I think this is my first official story time. I don't even know if y'all even consider this as a story time. But I experienced a lot more at the shelter. If you guys would like to know more about what I experienced down there, I will let you know, like in another video, and probably somewhere else, and probably not YouTube. I'm telling y'all, it's somewhere else that's something else that I'm working on, y'all, behind the scenes, and it will come out very soon what I'm working on, y'all. So stay tuned, y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace, y'all.
I dream I know deep up my feet.